I want you to be my guest. Okay, I was just kidding. I actually want to show you my spring and summer updates for this year in my house here in Tulsa. Hi, I'm Rebecca Robeson, and you've landed at Kenwoven for another episode of our series on spring and summer updates for your home. Well, this is a guest room, and I am super excited about it because I think that it started off small. When I assessed my situation, I thought, oh, I'll just change out the accessory colors. Wait till you see all the things that I did in this room. All right, so I have touched just about every wall in this room, including the ceiling. So what stayed? White headboard, linen, that goes with everything. It's perfect for the ability to transfer and to change things out for your seasons. So that stayed. The mattress stayed. Then the area rug stayed. The nightstand stayed, and so did the dresser and the chair, but everything else changed. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Starting with this blush, this color blush. It's like, I used to call it millennial pink, but it's like a blush color. And I think even a guy would be okay staying in this room. If you're a guy watching, thank you, number one. And number two, would you be okay sleeping in a room like this? If not, there's a Marriott right down the street. You're welcome to give them a call. I have these amazing Liz Jardin paintings here on the wall that were just in one of my other rooms, not really being appreciated. And how perfect are they in this room? But I also had a couple of these pieces right here that I absolutely love. If you look closely, there's just little touches of pink on these botanicals, and they're framed in an antique mirror. How cool is that? Okay, so the pink lamps could come in here, and I love the scale of these lamps. Because they're tall, and this is a tall headboard, it's perfect to give like that oomph to the room. But here's an important design principle that I'm going to teach you. If you can avoid keeping this the same height, do it. Either your lamps come slightly lower or they come higher, but they don't line up in a perfect line with your headboard. That is ideal. The window treatments, you guys. Aren't they fabulous? I'm not kidding you. These are simple, ready-made window treatments. Yes, you probably need to press them and iron them, get the wrinkles out. Don't ever put your ready-made window treatments up if they haven't been ironed. Just saying. And cut the tags off. Look at all the great advice I'm giving you. This stuff is good. We also even, and when I say we, I ironed this and ironed the little tabs. So I folded back, including the sheet and the duvet, over this millennial pink or blush color throw. And then I have a blush color throw just sort of strewn about at the end of the bed. This is super cool. I've always wanted to put a mirror, like where you have the mirror company come and they measure it and they fit it in exactly inside the frame. But you know what? I also redid my guest bathroom in this whole series. And this little mirror was in the wall or on the wall in the bathroom. And it was kind of a nothing burger. It was so small for this wall. But here, I think it looks really cool. And guess what? How nice is it for guests? There's a walk-in closet in there. For them to stand out here, take a look at themselves, make sure, does this make my butt look big? And hope that the answer is no. One of the things I did was, this is the dresser that used to fit in my master bedroom in San Diego. Doesn't fit here. That's a shame. Guess what? I can guarantee you it will fit in my new custom home that I'm building, because I will take the measurement and make sure it fits in my master bedroom. I love this piece, but look at this. The hardware on this chest of drawers is really beautiful. It has rhinestones, but all of this originally was pewter. You know what pewter is? It's silver. I actually spray painted these gold so that they would go with all the brass accessories in the rest of the room. Look, I brought in the millennial pink in the candle here, And then I came over here and I bought myself a new lamp. Look how cute this lamp is. Remember what used to be here? It was my crane lamp. And guess what the problem was with that? There's no problem. It's just it had a black lampshade. Hello, a lot of black over here already. Remember, we're going for spring and summer. So by bringing in this cute little table lamp, I thought it just sort of brought some light over here and it brightened it up with a white book underneath. But look at this. I'm gonna come around here so you can see it fully. Isn't that such a cute tree? This thing is heavier than I can't even think of a word. A noun or an adjective or a verb, whatever it's supposed to be. It's heavy. So we've got that in there and it's tall, and then we bring in this spring and summer kind of looking tree in the corner, fills in the space, gives it some life, and brings some color in. So look, I bought this throw, and I just placed the throw on the chair, and look what it does. I mean, at least 50%, probably 70% of the green is gone. Green's okay, look, it's in the plant. But now it is not a major focal point. And then a cute little millennial pink unwind pillow, just to set it off. Leave me a comment below. Have you ever had plantation shutters? And have they ever gone limp on you? Mine went limp everywhere, and I'm gonna show you. I already fixed them, but I'm gonna unfix them right now so I can fix them on camera so you can get this little tip. This is worth the price of admission, although this is YouTube and it's free, right? And I could adjust this, and then I'd go like this, and it would go like that. And then I would go like this. Oh, it would stay. Basically, it would just not stay in its place, right? And after a while, it would just, if you've ever had shutters like that, you're gonna love this tip. I just learned it. I've had plantation shutters many times in my life, and I never knew this before. I have used Band-Aids on my plantation shutters to try to keep them in place. I've used gum, I've used everything. Okay, all you need is a screwdriver. Did you know that right here, this adjusts this group, okay? Then down here where this thing is like limp, you know what? You stick this in here, you get it in the, okay, I can feel that I've engaged. You hold on to this and you turn to your right until it feels tight. And once you get it to the tight spot, then you back it off, just a squish. Okay, look at that. Now, perfectly controlled, obedient shutters. You are welcome. I've been looking all around the room going to see, is there anything I missed? Yeah, I missed the light in the ceiling. Take a look at what the light used to look like in this room. It's what they call a boob light. Excuse me, sorry Mom, but that's what they call it because of what it looks like. Cute, very vintage, but not the vibe I'm going for. So I assessed my lamps here. You know what this is? It's a drum shade. You know what that is? It's a flush mount drum shade style light fixture. It was so easy just to switch that out. Cost me very little, and look how much cooler, more hip, more modern, more, I don't know, sophisticated the room looks just by changing out that light fixture. When my guests come in, I have actually empty drawers over here for my guests to put their clothes in. But this right here, it's called Be My Guest. What does that mean? Well, let's say you're staying at someone's house. Have you ever stayed at someone's house and you're like, I need to call the homeowner and tell her that there's a rat in my room? No, that's probably not a good example, but it's got my cell number on it. It's got my address that they need to tell their friends or their kin at home where they're staying. It's got my internet password. It tells them where the snacks are, where the bathroom is, what I have stocked for them here in these drawers. It welcomes them to my home. It tells them where to find the remote control for this big old television I have here. and what the passwords are to log into if they want to get on their own Netflix or their own Hulu or whatever. It's just amazing, and it is like, this is for your comfort. There's extra feather pillows in the closet, and there's a pair of slippers, and be sure to put on the spa robe as you head down to the pool. I've only waited a lifetime to be able to create one of these and treat my guests right. Make sure that you've provided them with water bottles. Look at this in here. Oh, I even have Advil in case someone gets a headache. Here's the remote control. Oh, and this is Tums in case they ate my cooking. I hope you had a good time. I've got more in this series that I want you to come back and watch. Get all kinds of ideas of things you can do. Oh, and did you notice that weird little hole over on that side of the room? Take a look at it in my last video. It was like, what in the world are you supposed to do with that hole? I stuck a Boston fern in there, and look how pretty it looks. All right, so it's time to get into these sheets and take this puppy for a test drive. Oh my gosh, this is so comfortable. I could care less. Well, look how that worked out. But yeah, just simple little, gotta get your balls in the right place, but other than that, it's all good. Okay. Oh wait, they're palms. Get your palms in the right place.
Yes, get your palms in the right place. I thought you were making a joke.
No, I never joke about balls.
I see. That was the joke.